How would the Fremen actually survive on Arrakis? I've read all 23 Dune books, so you don't have to. You see the Fremen in the movies walking around the desert like it's nothing. But Arrakis is the most hostile planet in the known universe. An unprotected human wouldn't last a single day on the sand. So how do they actually do it? It starts with the Stillsuit. The movies show it as a cool outfit. The books describe a full-body, water recycling machine. And that nose piece you recognize from every Fremen close-up, that's called a filt plug. It's made from a spice-based compound that seals your nostrils and redirects every breath through the stillsuit's filtering system. Fremen are trained from birth to avoid breathing through their mouths because every exhale through your lips is moisture lost forever. Here's how the rest of the suit works. Your sweat passes through a porous inner layer. The next two layers contain a network of microtubes that use your own breathing and the pumping of your heels as you walk to compress air. When the pressure releases, it drops the temperature inside the suit using something called the Joule-Thomson effect. That cold air cycles back through and condenses your moisture into liquid water. Your urine gets filtered through thigh pads that separate out ammonia. The reclaimed water routes to a catch pocket at your side, and you can drink it through a tube at your neck. A Fremen-made stillsuit limits water loss to 15 milliliters a day. That's 3 teaspoons. The knockoff versions made in the villages were so bad that Harkonnen soldiers died wearing them. But the stillsuit only keeps you alive between places. The real survival happens inside the sietch, the underground cave cities carved into the rock. Every sietch had wind traps built into the cliffs above. These devices caught prevailing winds and cooled the air so sharply that moisture condensed out of it and trickled down into sealed underground basins. That's how the Fremen harvested water from an atmosphere that barely had any. Every morning, dew gatherers collected what the wind traps caught overnight and carried it to a sayadina, a holy woman, for blessing. Then each family got their daily ration from the communal stores, less than a liter per day for a household of 10 people. And every night, each family recycled their own wastewater through small reclamation chambers next to their living quarters. As they drank it, the head of the family chanted, "Now do we consume that which will one day be returned. For the flesh of a man is his own, but his water belongs to the tribe." That's not poetry, that's their survival code. Because when a Fremen died, their body went into the death still, a device that extracted every drop of water from the corpse. The tribe gathered for a ceremony. Friends came forward to claim one possession each from the dead. And then the watermasters poured the liberated water into the communal basin. Your water went back to your people. They even had water rings, metal counters in denominations as small as 1/32nd of a drachm. A drachm is 1/250th of a liter. They were measuring water down to drops too small for you to see. There was only one crime that could get an entire CH annihilated by every other Fremen tribe on the planet: stealing another person's water. The Iduali tribe of CH Jacarutu committed this crime and were wiped out so completely that their name became a myth used to frighten children. The Fremen didn't just survive on Arrakis. They built an entire civilization around a substance that most of us waste without thinking. How long do you think you'd survive on Arrakis, even with a stillsuit?